down, but we be popping it. I'm moving safe like cautiously. You watch the way that you talk to me. My new hoe is a model. She wanna fly out to Cabo. I said just wait till I drop my album. Girl, it's alright, I'm a hoe too. Just got a bag, I'ma blow through. I need some space, need O2. And I get the shit that you go through. It's probably my fault if I ghost you. I push away.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Breezy back with another video, man. You feel me? Today we got part 4. Put the foes up because we got part 4 God of War Ragnarok, man. You feel me? Man, if y'all ain't see the other videos, make sure you go watch some things. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you like, comment, like I said, subscribe. You feel me? Without further ado, man, let's get right into this video.
The secret prophecies inside the Yodar shrines.
Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
Alright. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure y'all get it right, man. Make sure y'all get it right. It's good.
Excuse me, sir.
Here. That's good.
Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief.
Who the hell?
My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Illusion? Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatosker, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatosker. The one you know as Ratatosker is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of, Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I suppose that was to be expected. Anyway,
Who the hell, chat?
now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise. Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you.
Okay. So,
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can.
did it work?
Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
And the dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. Things seemed better in Alfheim.
Did they now?
What the? Why's the door right there? There's a...
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah, so much for things being better in Alfheim.
What the hell
Hold
is
on.
that? What
I
the?
hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
I get it. What the? What?
Freyr never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait. Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth, that one.
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone. A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystalline. Grow. Oh! I didn't know it could do that.
I hate these little freaking maggots.
Watch these blood ones!
Oh! Scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Freya's brother. How was he involved?
Long ago, Freyr of the Vanir travelled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land
What the-
devastated by war.
I just
Using
watched
his
him jump
divine
that chat.
powers,
What
he
is that?
set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
What? Oh god.
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no. That's enough, please. You don't need to do this.
We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
So attack with a double blue.
We're the ones who freed the light.
Behind you! Incoming!
Damn! Okay, I don't feel like doing this. We just gonna body out, get that out the way, you feel me?
Why are
Damn,
you
give him
fighting
away.
us? We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
Okay. Oh!
Hey, Alphon.
Oh my gosh. I'm hitting the button though! What just happened? What's Yeah, knock out. Done up in the chat, done up in
Most
the chat.
unfortunate.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside.
Okay.
Truly no other way.
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No, just an optimist, old friend.
What's this?
Tribute to Freyr made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
It's so tall. We came in from the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down here.
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves. But it looks like it's been sealed for some time. I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
To be fair, the Aesir did set him on fire that one time.
The door should have opened. Are you sure it's balanced?
Yeah, but the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way. Yeah! And Tyr, you keep pushing forward.
What the
Fine
hell?
work, Atreus. Shall we?
There we go. What is that here? That is fat!
What's a Dark Elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the division.
The division.
Yes. The elves weren't always split between light and dark, you know. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they discovered the power.
What's that sound?
No sense in spoiling the surprise.
Are you serious right now, bro?
It's the light!
Oh!
I've never seen the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course, making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the Nine Realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born. Well done. Though I imagine our Light Elf friends will be less than pleased.
They'll be alright.
Speaking of Light Elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They
Best
may...
just to let these two do their thing, brother.
Dummy. Dummy.
watch out!
Hit it right in it. Damn, the tree! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My guy!
Another Light Elf! To the left!
That's alright.
Behind!
Oh!
Behind you, father!
Ow. Would have been nice earlier.
Take it off, man! You've got this!
I bet. I don't want, Daddy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yes.
Another one.
Yeah, I'm dirty.
Poor souls.
Meanwhile,
We're here. We came across on light bridges. But now the bridges are gone.
I have an idea to get us across.
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean he can't disfigure some architecture.
This way. The shrine awaits.
The temple looks so different than I remember. It was all broken and covered in hive stuff last time we were here.
I see that
These
chest right
elves
there.
used Alfheim's light to enhance the temple. And themselves, by the look of it.
They definitely looked more dangerous than last time.
Oh, those were just the foot soldiers.
That was a... I didn't know I could go through that, chat. What the hell?
What became of Kvasir?
Ripped apart by his audience. Well, one member of the audience. Well, Thor.
More light elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Maybe that's not a great idea.
Oh there, friends! Salutations! We mean you no harm.
Tyr, get back!
Oh. What is L2 and R1 supposed to do for me?
Big ball of light coming your way!
Alright, we got this one. Damn! Oh my gosh! Song! Say goodbye! Oh, there's another one? Oh yeah, he's putting in that pain though, that was that. Oh, say goodbye! Dummy. Thought you was about to hit my butt with that work. Come here. Woo! You thought you was gonna give me that? Thought you was gonna give me that too?
I felt that one, brother.
Yeah, I bet you did, my boy. Come here. Let me get that. Yeah! Oh wow, man. That hurt. Bong. Bing. Sit there. Oh! Alright, that's enough. Come here. That was a damn rock. No, you feel me? Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
At least I tried.
I get it now. Why they keep fighting. Dark elves want the souls in the light left alone. But the light elves want to keep using them.
That's the long and short of it. Aye.
So then, which side is right?
Rarely is it so simple.
And not our place to say. This is an elven conflict.
I said as much the last time we were in Alfheim.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
They sure made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye. None too eager to let the Dark Elves run the roost again.
Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes?
Yeah, let's go.
Right side! Farther!
Ow, that hurt. A lot.
Jumper!
Yo, Chad, I might die a bunch of times this episode.
Mimir, do you understand these poems?
Well, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother. It's all in what you bring to it.
What is that?
I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Damn, oh, goodbye. Just like that. What the? We still lost it?
Right side! Farther!
So double whammy, huh? Cut that shit. Oh, sorry! There's another one? Ow. Oh my god. God damn!
Another one.
Baby, Scialpa. Dummy, get that. You got me. Yeah, there it is. Yo, that was fucking strong.
That was violent.
Nigga said that was violent. Yeah. Violent as hell, my brother.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Whoa! Tyr can really jump.
W. But I need to be on that side, didn't I?
This mystic doesn't see us.
There's twilight stone on the ground. Wonder if we could use twilight stone again.
So we could literally beat him bad. We just jumped at him, bro.
We can continue up this way.
We just jumped at him, bro.
Father, over here!
Let's go, boy.
Here they come. Do what you must.
Father, watch the orb!
Oh yeah, you getting that, bro. Yeah!
Find you!
Oh yeah, you getting that, bro. Bang. Bang.
Find you! Look at me!
I hate it, but we don't talk about it. Oh my god. Yeah, you're not beating me with that. Try again. Maybe next time. Say goodbye. Where you at? Get hit with that. And get that back. Oh yeah, you did.
I still can't figure out how they're making light bridges.
Look at this statue. These crystals. I've noticed them on the elves as well.
Damn. Let's go!
Oh! The crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
Almost there. Allow me.
Oh, okay.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism. Pretty soon he'll be laying waste to pottery.
Shall we continue?
Fuck, I didn't want to start this. We gotta start it in here.
And
Yeah, you're not getting
Watch your right!
That's it.
Where those light bulbs? Careful!
Oh my god!
Watch your right!
Ah! Ew! Can I get a W for the freaking...
incoming!
Get in there, yeah, you need that bag, I need that bag. Is that it? That was me. Got me. Bing. Down. Yo, that shit hurt. No cap, that hurt.
Get up, brother!
Nigga. Those! We just eating them! Oh my god! King! Oh my god! Let's go.
Another light door.
There's some twilight stone on that statue shield. That angle isn't gonna work. Do you think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, a lasting peace may have formed. But now,
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
But he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alpine, perhaps, but not necessarily for him.
Well,
Where's the
I
thing
suppose we're all
at?
entitled to walk our own paths, regardless of where they end.
There's chat. I don't even know what to think of that. Let's find out. Oh, right here? Maybe? Looks like it's in that.
The shield moves.
Yeah, from right here. Okay, that's up
That looks right.
there. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, no help. Oh my gosh, this should be someone. There you
Fine job, brother.
go. There you go.
This way. We're almost there. Still hear something wounded us.
I think so. It could just be the storm.
Perhaps we can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
There. The central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we find our way past yet another light door.
It's facing the wrong way.
Okay, so how do I... Yeah, you go here.
Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up. The angle should work, Kratos.
Oh. Oh, is that it? Who did that the best time?
Well done.
At your service. The light of Alpine. How stunning.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time. But I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now, united by forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he said
You
he...
went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine. Well
So,
then,
did you ever meet Groa?
Groa's triptych
Many
awaits.
times.
But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
Taking him back in the light. About to snatch him back.
What are you doing?
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Yes. Keep moving.
Okay.
We're almost there. Huh. They've changed some stuff. Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many dark elves. All this time, I thought the Dark Elf King... I thought all the Dark Elves were... here.
Yes?
Did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Then perhaps you shouldn't pick one.
Yo! There's some action going here.
There it is.
Ah, you all made it. Welcome.
This nigga. Look at this.
This will be of use.
The giants always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
This is about to be a new story?
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband.
Oh.
She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found... something else. A vision of Ragnarök.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
Look, here. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I can't.
What's this then? That's new.
Asgard is destroyed? But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
She lied.
Groa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then, we can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hell's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay, whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw you.
No, Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. There is much to discuss. It is time.
We can't stop Ragnarok. But we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
Perhaps we should focus on our egress first.
Agreed.
Maybe you can throw those back at him!
Ow. Oh, what's that? Yeah, I'm dead, yeah. I'm dead, Jack. I'm dead as hell. I'm dead as hell. I ain't gonna tell to you. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm dead as hell. Yeah, I stopped him. Dang it! Dang it! Hurry on! I thought I was dead, chap. Oh yeah, I'm about to put the pain on people now. I'm about to put the pain on people. I'm about to put the pain on people. Look at this. What are you doing? Ow. Oh yeah, he's over. Pain. Oh!
Aye, give him what for.
Damn! Hurry up. Oh my god.
Left side, brother!
Love you, father!
Ow. Yeah, I gotta stop this. I'm about to kill you first. Because you can take it around the god.
I'm behind you, father!
God damn! Oh, that was good. I should be dead.
It's down!
Above you! Watch out!
Down here.
I'm ready now, nigga. Oh my god.
Watch your left!
Ow! Kill this nigga. Oh god. Fuck.
Another one.
Quickly now before more arrive.
Shut up, nigga.
Watch the exploding one! Behind you, brother!
That takes care of that.
We need to keep moving.
Shut up, nigga.
Really worked up. Think he's okay?
Focus, Atreus.
This way.
Shut up, nigga.
Light up on the left!
I can do that the whole time. Push off the thing. Take a bite. I'm young them mugs now, bro. I am young them mugs. Oh, God.
Maybe you can throw those back at him!
I'm dead. But in the same. Oh my gosh! They had this one with that though? Are you serious? Okay, so what are you doing?
Nasty
I can't block that.
You alright, brother?
I can hit that though. I can't block this, bro. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, God.
Watch your right!
Oh, God. Whatever. Come on, go. I don't want to die in the boss battle again. I don't want to die in the boss battle again. Come on, Oh my God! I'm dead as fuck. Oh, I'm dead as fuck.
Use a shield strike, brother!
No! You still up, bro. I just did. Fuck. Oh! Yes, it does. Can I get some? Oh, there it is. W. Oh, fuck. Yes! Sorry! Damn! Oh, hey. I can't. Oh my God, that hurt a little bit. Oh, I can't. I blocked that. Bitch. Stop. Big. Giant. Step guard. Get out. Oh my gosh, it's selling. Oh, it's selling. Please don't die. No! Let's say double tap the booty hole, bro. Double tap the booty hole, bro. Oh God, double tap the booty hole, bro. No. Oh! Hit it. Oh yeah! No! Don't you play the... Boom! Come on! Keep going!
She's using the light to heal herself!
Boom! Yeah! Oh my god! Oh!
Tyr, are you okay?
And then look at this dude.
It is over.
It is far from over.
It's gonna be okay, Tyr.
You've seen what is to come. I told you I would not follow you to war, and yet here I am, dragging an innocent elf and marching towards the destruction of Asgard.
What choice do we have?
There is always a choice.
I will not lead you to war. I won't. I'm not that god anymore. I don't want to fight.
But with you three, there is no avoiding it. Your path leads to countless deaths, unimaginable pain and suffering.
Oh no! No!
Atreus! Hold on!
Over here! You're chained!
Agreed. Oh. Are you injured?
No, sir.
Don't want to fight no more, man.
Hey, Tyr?
Well done, nigga.
Thanks. And I'm sorry about before.
No. I am sorry. I should never have come. We shouldn't linger.
Bro, I be thinking that's his elbow every time on his on the armor, bro. I swear, I be thinking his elbow just burnt or something, bro.
Look, I just want to do the right thing.
Hold on,
And
Jack.
according to prophecy...
Speak no more of prophecy.
War will not give you the purpose you seek, Atreus.
So what are we supposed to do? Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough. We will discuss our next move when we are out of danger.
Damn!
Dark elf assault. How fortuitous.
I'm so sick of fighting elves. Can't they just leave us alone?
Oh, fuck. Come here, nigga. Who's that nigga? Who's that nigga, man? Bro, they should've given me 4 health after I fought that nigga, bro. No cap. After I fought the freaking boss again. No freaking cap, bro. Damn. Oh yeah, you on that like right on that guy, my boy. Oh! Yeah, good stuff, my boy. And he's gone. And he got to go. Damn. Nigga throw him up in the air. They do a whole 360 ooga booga and dodge, bro. Like that bit pop.
We need to get out of here.
Who you fighting?
Through here.
Oh, this is pretty obvious, bro. So does that mean he's going to revive? There's a lot going on there. There's a habit on that, dude. Keep going, keep going. Combo crazy, combo crazy. Damn! Booted that nigga, you feel me? Booted that nigga, let's go.
Let's go, let's go.
But these niggas is getting it. I'm holding L1 though. Come on. Ooh, what the hell? There it is. It's fine.
Left side.
Behind you! Incoming!
Damn!
Behind you, watch out!
Yeah, he's gone.
Father, this way!
Where? Come on.
Let's keep moving!
Yo, pack her up, you feel me? Pack her up. I heard it, no better than it, yeah?
This way!
Bro, I wasted that shit, bro. There you go. Get off, bitch. I'm holding L1, stop bullshit, bro. 1, 2, you feel me? Oh, I'm fucking dead. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Get this off. Get this off. Get this off. Oh my god. Oh my god. What this be off of, bro?
Watch your right!
Oh my god. I'm dead, bro. I'm literally gonna die, bro. Please. Touch up there, bro. Sling that there, bro. Touch it, bro.
Come on, Kratos!
Are you serious, though?
Another one.
Bitch, get booty. Come here. Oh yeah, you're done. Oh yeah, you're done. Yeah. Chop that dick off. Hey, y'all! Look at that. If strong ass could do something though, that'd be nice. Real nice, dude. Where are we supposed to go, Ben? Oh, we gotta go through here, huh?
I'll meet you on the other side.
Oh, see?
Keep pushing forward.
Got me. So this nigga is trying to leave this shit, bro. Oh, bro. That shit hurt me, bro. That shit hurt me, bro. Oh my god, y'all bitches gonna stop running the fucking way. You hear that? Oh my god, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Look at that back. You feel me? Y'all wanna run away and like... Well, man, come here. You're done. You're done. You shut the nigga up. You're shut the nigga up. Leave him off the back. Yeah, he does good, bro. Let's go with this. Yeah. Let's go with this, bro. Yeah, I'm done, bro. Come here. Listen, run away. Boom. God damn! Dude with the head of his no fucking god! Oh my gosh! Look at that! Boom! Let's go. Come on, move, man. Where the hell are our traders at?
Can we leave now, please?
Look, I'm trying!
There. This way.
We out of here.
You want war, Atreus. See for yourself the legacy this one has left for the Barons. I've had far more than I can stomach.
We do not need to rush. We should see this desert for ourselves.
Look, I know we can't trust prophecy, but I'm not sure we should just ignore what we saw either.
We are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For now, I wish to search for the wounded animal you heard earlier.
You? Really?
Yes.
Well, okay then. Good. Yeah, lead the way.
There we go. Whatever you say, you feel me? Look at this shit back there.
Hail, fellow travelers.
Thank you.
Well, I hope Tyr's had enough time to find his equilibrium, or whatever.
Indeed. I saw flashes of the old god of war in him, but they were fleeting.
There is nothing wrong with opposing war, nor opposing prophecy.
I suppose that's fair. Never can be quite sure what the Giants meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that remembers they predicted our entire journey to Jotunheim? The Giants saw Tyr leading armies at Ragnarok, and I believe them.
The question is how you'll ever make Tyr believe it.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
Speak.
If you are ever in need of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw you.
There.
Ah, you figured it out. Very well. You know how to reach me now. But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
Ah, glad to see you back, young one. Come help me, won't you?
Oh, sure.
We can eat whenever you like, Kratos. The stew will only improve with time.
Glad you're in a better mood.
Yes. I was a little overwhelmed before. Forgive me.
Alright, y'all boys, that was Ragnarok Part 4, man. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy Jay Reezy, man. Make sure you share this thing to your friends, family, whatever it may be. Maybe that's your family if y'all don't go like that. You feel me? But without further ado, man, Jay Reezy out.
Ayo, Babs, this shit crazy. Yeah, I'm off in it. Sipping on, but we be popping it. I'm moving safe, like cautiously. You watch the way that you talk to me. My new hoe is a model. She wanna fly out to Cabo. I said just wait till I drop my album. Girl, it's alright, I'm a hoe too. Just got a bag, I'ma blow through. I need some space, need O2. And I get the shit that you go through. It's probably my fault if I ghost you. I push away.